it's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button because you'll find new DIYs, tutorials, and new inspiration here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you hit the bell, you'll be one of the first to know when my videos go up. Before we get started with today's tutorial, I want to show off my new merch shirt that I'm launching today, so you're the first to see it. You guys so much loved the fall one and asked if I would have one for Christmas time. So this one says Hot Cocoa Christmas Movies and DIY. And the DIY is in the very popular buffalo check for the Christmas season. So mine is in white. It's available in several different colors and sizes. And a lot of you even mentioned how comfortable these t-shirts are. I'm in a small. I usually wear a small. So they are true to size. And I really like these too because they're a little bit longer. And I like my t-shirts longer to kind of cover up places. I've actually paired these with a very inexpensive pair of buffalo check matching leggings from Walmart. They were only $4.44. Now, of course, these will only be available for a very limited time, so make sure you check the link that I have down in the description box below where you can order your Hot Cocoa Christmas Movie and DIY t-shirt for the holiday season. Now in today's tutorial, I'm going to be using Dollar Tree supplies to create a Christmas tree skirt. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let me show you supplies first. I have 6 of these fleece scarves from Dollar Tree. It says that they are 9.5 inches wide and 59 inches long. So of course I grabbed the buffalo check because that is the beautiful farmhouse print that matches our home. They also have different prints you can choose from too that might fit your home's decor. They have these beautiful black and red buffalo check too, so just different options. Use which one works for you and your home. I also have some scissors, a rotary tool, a ruler, and a mat for my surface. However, I'll show you in a little bit different ways you can do this. And then I also have my hot glue and glue gun out. You can use fabric glue for this. You could even sew it if you'd like. We're going to be doing the no-sew method today. And the first thing I need to do is take all of my scarves apart, lay them flat, and cut the fringe off the bottom. Alright, so now that I have all of my scarves ready to go, I'm going to cut all of these fringes off the bottom. I'm going to use my rotary tool because I have it on hand, but you can always just use a pair of scissors and snip these off. I just know this is going to go a little bit more quickly, so I'm going to go ahead and use what I have on hand. So now I have 2 of my scarves laid out lengthwise next to each other. We're going to overlap them and glue them down into place. So use whatever kind of glue you have on hand that will work well with fleece, or sew it at this point now if you would like to sew it. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to continue adding our scarves one right next to the other until we have all 6 scarves pieced together to make one big giant piece of fleece. So here's all of my scarves lined up. Like I said, there are 6 of them. And this is a little bit more of a budget-friendly way to do it, is using these scarves. However, it's not perfect because as you lay your scarves next to each other, it doesn't necessarily keep with the pattern. So I just tried to keep the darker lines lined up as best as I could. That way it still had a sense of flowing, even if, you know, there should be like an extra square or a bigger square in between where it meets. If you want to get really technical about it, you could cut off one line of one scarf and then one line of another scarf and attach them together so that it makes the perfect pattern, and it'll be a little bit more seamless that way. That's completely up to you. Now the next few steps I'm going to show you is a very simple way to create your own tree skirt. So whether you use a different kind of fabric, My technique here using the scarves, which is a really budget-friendly way. Like I said, I only use 6 scarves. This is only $6 using Dollar Tree scarves. You could use a big giant piece of fleece, but that's going to run you quite a bit more in price. So if you're on a budget, this is a great economical way to do it. You're going to need a pair of really sharp scissors for these next few steps, and we're going to go ahead and get to folding and cutting to get a circle. All right, so the first thing we have to do is take our fleece here and make a square. We want to make sure we have equal sides. So I'm just going to fold this in half to make sure it is pretty much square, so our corners all meet, and then I'm going to cut off the excess so that we have an exact square to start with. So now I've reopened this back up so you can see that it is a equal sides square, and I'm going to fold this 2 different ways. I'm going to bring one side to the other side. And now I'm going to bring the top to the bottom. And now basically we have another square, and we're going to make 2 different cuts. The first one, we're going to make a big cut from this corner to this corner in a round shape. So basically we're going to cut this entire corner off, and this is what's going to make our tree skirt round. We're also going to cut another smaller circle, part of a circle up here at the top. So I'm just going to come down maybe about 3 inches and cut this corner off in a rounded shape. And now that we have our tree skirt cut, I'm going to open this up and we're going to make one cut up from the bottom to the top on one side so that we'll be able to wrap our tree skirt around our tree. And that's all there is to it. Super inexpensive, very, very easy. And from here you can get creative with it. You could cut slits all the way around your tree skirt so it kind of has a little bit of a fringe. You could even glue on some trim or some ribbon and give it some extra texture. So completely up to you how you want to finish off your tree skirt. And I'm going to go ahead and put my tree skirt on this tree, which is just kind of temporary. I just posted a video on this Decorate With Me Christmas tree, and it shows you all of the details of where I got everything and how it all came together. So this tree is going to stay like this. This tree skirt is going on a special tree, which I'll be showing you coming very, very soon, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. But I want to go ahead and put it under this tree so you can see what it looks like all finished. All right, so here it is under our family room Christmas tree. I just sort of wanted to give you an idea of what it would look like. You don't have to have a tree collar like I have under there. You can just smush this all up underneath your Christmas tree and it'll cover up the base really nicely for you. It's a good size. This is a beautiful layered look. I'm really loving this. I have like a sweater tree skirt on the tree right now, but I really love the contrast between the pattern and the texture and the dark and the light. So really, really pretty. So that's an idea too, to maybe layer up your tree skirts. Thank you all so much for joining me for today's tutorial. Don't forget to check the link that I'll have down below where you can order your own hot cocoa Christmas movie and DIY t-shirt for the holidays. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button next to me. Below that are more great DIY tutorials, and you can find me on Facebook and on Instagram, and I will see you all in my next tutorial. Bye everyone.